this video, I'm going to show you how you can automate your pending requests to Skool network and to do it absolutely for free with some kind of magic of N8N. Let's dive deep to it. This is my next video because I was making that for a couple of months already, and I made this website which is called Skapi Pro Skool API. So you can connect your Skool to make.com or N8N and process some data which you can get from it. You can also use my new extension. I have it here, but to do that you need to apply for the group or for my waiting list, which you can find over here. For those of you who don't know me, I run this group AI Pays My Bills. It's free. It has 92 members, and today I'm going to process 4 more requests. If I'm going to click on community, you're going to see that I have 4 requests pending here. And for those of you who don't know, you can process them automatically. But if you will click on plugins here, you have to update your subscription to Pro, and then you can do this manual auto approve or auto DM. But you can also do same thing with using my plugin, and you can also do that with some kind of tricks, because usually if you do it manually, you open the gate and you invite all people to join your group, to join your community. But the problem with that is you don't have this spam filter, because if I'll click to my application, I have here this auto approve, and then you can also enable and auto approve all people who are trying to get into your group, and you can also cancel the requests which are trying to spam you. So this is a nice trick you can do. But today I'm going to show you that if you are converting those people to leads, you help people succeed in their goals. It's a nice strategy to ask them in advance what they are trying to achieve, and also you can make an offer using AI, of course, by processing all those information which are you asking at the beginning. So let me try to show you what I'm doing here. So basically I'm running this trigger and I'm processing my join requests to my group. And here and at N8N it's a bit more advanced, but I'm using this Olama, which is free model, which is running on my VPS server. And then I'm adding them to Google Sheets, and I'm adding them to Airtable, which is here. And that's a good practice if you want to work with those people, and you can ask in advance what they are trying to achieve and save their emails and maybe run the campaign here, because there is a note here which you can use afterwards. But the problem with this kind of scenario was that I was using HTTP requests, and I was taking those information to my JSON and then converting them to my table, and then I was trying to process this data. But from today's video, we can also try to do that in another way. So let me cut off the node over here, because we don't need those HTTP requests anymore. And if you will try to do it like Skool here, in my group you will get this access to this Skool API group node, and you can get join requests, for example. So to do that you need to insert some data from your extension, and you can just check all these join requests by yourself. Let's run it and see what it's going to give us. So my backend is checking the join requests with authorization, and here we have an error. That's a good question, why? So you need to also give it a name of your group, which is AI Pays My Bills, when I'm trying to teach people how to use AI to pay their bills. Now it's working here, and then when I'll execute it once again, we're gonna get the data, hopefully. Yes, we have true Boolean thing. We have 4 join requests, and now we can try to process this data. So to do that, we can just add this node back to our node here, and then split the data. No, it's not going to work because it's an old information here. So we can see this user data or users. We can just drop it here, and then if we're going to execute it, we're going to have 4 items and so it's split it in 4 items. Now we can process every item by itself, because here I'm taking one person. You can do it in a row, in a loop, if you want to process hundreds of people at the same moment. But right now I'm gonna take just one person, which was, so now we have this one item over here. And this person, I took the first item, and if you're gonna click on your join requests pending, you're gonna see that the first person was the highest one, and you can also take the last person. If a person is still waiting for a long time, you can process this person. We can also take this one. So let's say this person's first name is Gonzalo, and if I'm gonna take the last person, it's gonna switch to Eva. So, and here is the trick, because if you need to process this person, the main goal is to search for the spam. So if you search for spam, you see that spam risk score is 0. In my next video, I'm gonna definitely do this spam risk when we're gonna have high. But at the moment, spam risk none and spam risk 0, and you can just process this person and approve it. But you see, this person has a main goal with AI. I'm asking them at the beginning, and to learn how to make extra money. This is a nice goal to achieve. And you can, of course, click on my extension and turn on auto approve, and then it's gonna be constantly auto approving every 5 minutes. It's checking your pending request. But now we're gonna extract this data, the goal of this person, and we're gonna process it through our AI, and we're gonna just take it and then save it to our table. So let's say we have a switch here, and if we're gonna execute it, it's not gonna output any data here, because here at the rules we had this old fields here. So right now we need to find this spam, and here at the spam risk we're gonna get 0. So we need to change this join requests user data spam risk. So let's check it again. So right now this person processed the filter. So in data, I was saving some information, what I had here, to process it to my LLM. So let's try to switch it, because we had a timestamp and some other stuff, but it's all red. For example, this is the goal of this person, to learn how to make money with AI. And we also added some spam risk and everything. So now we can run it. So it's working. Now we need to add this information to the, let me check everything. So we're creating a database in our Google Sheet. I think everything is gonna go well. And now we need to process this data. You see, my prompt is quite simple. We take the bio of the person, and we take the interest of this person, which was given to us by at the beginning of this procedure. And now we're gonna get some info about this person. I'm gonna go to here and try to process all those 2 things, and need to refresh maybe. Yeah, this is the person. I hope she doesn't mind to be shown, but you can find her in my group. So to learn extra money and everything what I need is here, including the her interest, like bio, the question what I've asked her, and we also have this product offer which was made by AI. If you will go here at the edit fields, for example, we have right here. So we have this potential, and it's high, and the offer is what we can offer with our community. And what Analyze is giving us her bio, what she's dreaming about, what she's trying to achieve, what's the goal. Yeah, and now we have to do the final step to approve this person and to send me a notification. I've added a couple of new stuff where you can search for username, for example. So let's try the username. I'm gonna paste it here. Sorry, maybe Skool username. It says that we need to execute the previous node. Okay, we can execute it. Let's say infinite. So then we're gonna have the username here. It seems like it's searching for a person with a username, and it says workflow executed successfully. And if I'll go to my 4 here, I will refresh the page. Now it's 3. And the final step on how to do that, I'll just connect it here, and I don't need no JSON. I will just run this node like that, and I'm gonna open my information disk, and you see we just received that if is approved. That's great. So here I would also delete that, and if we have this spam risk here, I will go to Skool API and then process join request, and this thing is declined this time. And I would also say username and paste it here. So and now it's working. So every time a person would try to click join request, it will go through the whole system. It will be added to my, I will process everything what this person is wishing to know in my community. So, and the final step, just to finalize it, I will go to this trigger. I would say seconds. It's gonna run every, I don't know, 20 seconds. Because I don't know how much time will it take to work. It's gonna run every 20 seconds. And now I will just execute it, and then let's see what it's gonna do. Oh, you see, it's already running every 20 seconds. And we have here 3 requests. And let's see, now it's gonna run continuously every 20 seconds. But we need only those runs because we don't need those old ones. I will just go to editor and then switch it to, let's say, minutes, and let's say 5 minutes. Okay, publish it. But anyway, it's gonna process those requests which we are trying to process. And we had here, I guess, 94 members and 3 requests. I'm gonna refresh. There is no people waiting in the queue. We have 96 people approved.